The Aurora Humanitarian Index tells us that the risk of war and terrorism are perceived to be the most pressing global humanitarian challenges in all continents. In that world, the Aurora Humanitarian Initiative continues to provide support to those on the ground putting themselves at risk while helping those in the greatest need and expanding the Aurora impact around the world. 3 Armenians co-founded the Aurora Humanitarian Initiative and launched it on March 10, 2015 in New York. They did so on behalf of the survivors of the Armenian Genocide and in gratitude to their saviors. The 100 Lives Project. The initiative was launched with the 100 Lives Project, intended to express gratitude for the benevolent intervention of institutions and individuals, often strangers, who helped Armenians to survive the genocide. 100 Lives shared more than 300 stories of Armenian genocide survivors, their saviors, and their descendants in 6 languages. These stories raised awareness about the Armenian experience and highlighting need to take action today to support modern-day saviors. Based on this content, a series of special artistic events were organized in collaboration with Marine Alz in Gyumri, Tbilisi, and St. Petersburg to reinforce and advance 100 Lives mission, to celebrate those who helped Armenians in need 100 years ago, and to continue in their spirit by supporting people and organizations that keep the legacy of gratitude alive. The Aurora Prize. Inspired by these stories, Aurora wanted to transform Armenians' gratitude into action by celebrating and supporting the heroic actions of today's heroes and saviors. And so, the Aurora Prize for Awakening Humanity was established. Over 3 years, 1,494 nominations have been made in 13 languages for 876 unique candidates from 115 countries. These nominations have been evaluated by 22 professionals and leaders of humanitarian and civil society organizations and presented for the selection committee's consideration. The committee, which selects the annual Aurora Prize finalists and laureate, is comprised of 12 humanitarians, human rights activists, Nobel Peace Prize laureates, and former heads of state, and is chaired by Academy Award-winning actor and philanthropist George Clooney. Since its inception, the Aurora Prize Selection Committee has shortlisted 11 humanitarians for the prize and chosen 2 laureates for their exceptional impact, commitment, and courage. The 2016 and 2017 laureates, Marguerite Barankidze and Dr. Tom Katina, have together nominated 6 organizations that inspired their work to share $2 million in awards. Aurora thus continues the cycle of giving and expands invaluable and essential humanitarian work around the world. Today, 19 projects in 14 countries benefit from this largesse, impacting the lives of thousands of people in Africa, Latin America, and the Middle East.
June 10th is the day that the 2018 Aurora Prize laureate is announced.
Gratitude Scholarships. The descendants of the survivors of the Armenian Genocide seek to express gratitude to those who helped save the victims of the genocide by supporting educational initiatives and providing scholarships. 100 academic scholarships are given to at-risk youth from the Middle East who have been affected by conflict, displacement, and poverty. The scholarship program runs between 2015 and 2023. To date, 31 students from 9 countries have benefited from an education within the internationally acclaimed United World College network of schools and at the American University of Armenia. The scholarship program is valued at $7 million. Aurora Humanitarian Initiative provided grants to humanitarian projects and promoting public awareness of humanitarian efforts, helping to solve some of the most pressing humanitarian challenges in the world.
My name is Ilani. I am 17 years old. I live in Jerusalem.
I'm Palestinian refugee. I live in Lebanon. I'm originally from Sudan.
My name is Dalia Atalla and I am from Lebanon.
Soon, Aurora will launch the Vartan Gregorian Scholarship, seeking to inspire young scholars and researchers to study the Armenian experience of the 20th century. Aurora Engagement. Aurora actively invests and promotes efforts to preserve and promote Armenian culture and heritage. Various institutions have received more than $200,000 to date in support. From 2016 to 2018, 7,567 volunteers have expressed a desire to get involved in preparations of Aurora Prize weekends. Aurora Humanitarian Initiative has invited talents to present their ideas and vision about gratitude and humanitarian action. Some 3,000 photographers, directors, writers, and young artists from more than 50 countries participated in this global humanitarian movement. Dozens of artists, performers, researchers, media celebrities, humanitarian and business leaders presented Aurora's mission and ideas within their communities. Many of them attended one or more of the 7 Aurora Dialogues held in 6 major cities around the world. Media outlets around the world published over 1,500 articles and stories covering the Aurora Prize and the projects of the initiative.
The Aurora Prize social media channels reached over 69 million people.
Contributors and partners. The Aurora Humanitarian Initiative was founded by 3 people committed to honoring the memory of the survivors of the genocide by supporting projects that honor their saviors. Since that time, more than 300 individuals and organizations have been inspired to join the founders in transforming a nation's gratitude to action. Over $40 million has been spent to implement the programs of the Aurora Humanitarian Initiative. Around $10 million came as contributions by generous supporters of Aurora. The rest was donated by the co-founders. The Aurora Humanitarian Initiative is transforming the Armenian experience into a global movement committed to inspiring everyone to respect and cherish our common humanity. Aurora's impact has reached all continents. The awareness about Aurora is increasing over the years, and those around the world who have heard about the initiative have positive attitudes towards it. With this positive impact, we believe that empowering individuals who save lives, despite great personal risk, offers hope to those in need and inspires global humanitarian action. Join Aurora and support modern-day heroes, giving life and hope to those with the most urgent humanitarian needs.